This is the SANAT KUMARA. Welcome to the 31st lecture of this year at NAMAS University, Earth's spiritual digital university, the place and community that grows you into fully soul-guided and Shambhala-assisted human beings. Human beings able to create their life and the future of Earth according to the up-to-date divine plan together with all other beings. Today I would like to inform you about current events and give you the necessary background. We will talk about Atlantis, the nature stations in the cosmic communication system, and NAMAS University. Let's start with the extremely successful energy work done by two triangles of light to help revive the once advanced civilization of Atlantis here on Earth. On the 22nd of June 2023, a triangle of light consisting of 2 women and 1 man reconnected 59 places belonging to Atlantis that had sunk in the North Atlantic to the network of nature stations of the cosmic communication system. I bow in reverence and heartfelt gratitude to this triangle of light and send you my blessings once again. On the 3rd of July 2023, another triangle of light consisting of 3 women visited the sunken main temple of Atlantis to reactivate it. This was an energetically dangerous mission, and the execution was a masterstroke by the 3. For this, they accepted lasting effects on their own energy bodies. 2 of the women had important functions in the heyday of Atlantis. One of them protected the working space of the triangle from the overwhelming dark energies of doom with her ancient knowledge. A second placed the new light on a column of water in the main temple. The third brought new light from the cosmos into this dark place and passed it into the hands of her colleague. I bow in reverence and heartfelt gratitude also to these 3 able and courageous women. Feel blessed once again. They did not know what awaited them, and yet they have followed our request. The light they brought will illuminate the still dark Atlantis from within, from the temple, but it needs time. You, my dear students, will be able to read details about both energy missions in the Energetically Sunken Atlantis in Volume 2 of the AMAYA Mysteries. We plan to publish the German and English versions at the end of March 2024, and the Russian language version should be available shortly thereafter. My second delightful item in today's lecture are the nature stations of the cosmic communication system on Earth. While 5 main stations and 27 auxiliary stations serve human beings, the 1090 nature stations are available to the nature beings of the Deva Kingdom, as well as to the Offers allies for communication, as well as coming and going. We had commissioned a triangle of light to re-establish these 1090 connections. They initially connected 9 stations per month. They were mostly on their own in all the work, relying on their own abilities and connections to higher dimensional beings. Now the reconnection of all nature stations of the cosmic communication system is nearly completed. How can that be, you may ask? Only in spring I had told you about 50 connections scattered all over the world. But we have decided to speed things up drastically. The Triangle of Light responsible now meets weekly and has received massive help in preparation as well as implementation, not only from the Deva Kingdom, but also from our offers allies. At the time of recording this lecture, 998 out of 1090 nature stations are connected and ready for use. So only 92 are still missing, some in remote areas, some in areas that are energetically precarious. I thank the Triangle of Light responsible for the nature stations from the bottom of my heart for their dedicated and highly successful work. Feel blessed, my loved ones. On to NAMAS University. Our official website, namasuniversity.org, is online now. You will find the link in the text box, the show notes for this lecture. My heartfelt thanks and blessings to the team of Rishi, Napoleon, Igor, Rohan and Martina. namasuniversity.org is meant to serve as a reference for you, my dear students, to see which teaching material is available, in which language, and where it can be obtained. You can also see who is teaching and who has which responsibility in the leadership of NAMAS University. In addition, all current lectures can be found there. My heartfelt thanks and blessings go to Rishi for programming our website, to Napoleon for keeping it up to date, to Rohan for managing the website, to Igor, Rishi and Martina for the texts, and to Martina for vision concept, watercolor portals and project management. The website is not meant for direct communication between you and individual teachers, or for purchasing teaching materials or portals to me directly. For that, please use the linked websites. Today, namasuniversity.org is still small. This will soon change as more languages and teachers are added. Initially, NAMAS University will be led by a team of 4. Next year, we plan to expand to 6. We will start with 2 duos, Lord Maitreya and Rohan Sevani, as well as Dr. Martina Violetta Jung and me, the SANAT KUMARA. In the course of 2024, the Deva Kingdom will also be represented by a duo in this leadership team. That way, we will ensure that the concerns of the Earth, of AMAYA, as well as of all life that calls the Earth home or comes here to help, is sufficiently respected and taken into account. Some incarnated co-teachers are yet to set up their own website. They have worked for us in silence and are taking it in their own stride to make themselves known to the public. This is not an easy feat. Just think about how many of you hide in social media behind other images or names. So please give us and them some time and space before we will satisfy your need for more information about all the responsible people. There's also a sad development to report. On the 10th of August, I instructed the administrators of the German language NAMAS University study group to close the group. An occasion that I would like to use at this point as a learning curve for all. My decision was based on 4 developments. Individual spiritual arrogance of numerous members. self-selected learning content, students marketing their own products and services. Those who seriously wanted to study left the group in frustration. As the SANAT KUMARA of Earth, I hold all of creation and all of life on Earth in my loving consciousness. Nothing escapes me. Not a single sound, not a single word, not a single thought, not a single deed. As incarnated aspects of souls on Earth, it is your right to use your free will as you please. I do not judge whatever you create with your own free will. However, if you wish to use the services of NAMAS University, then you have to abide by its rules of study. The rules serve all, not individuals or single interests. We are moving towards the unity of all life. NAMAS University has a worldwide serving task to fulfill. Those who seriously want to study with us are the focus of all our efforts. The study groups serve to deepen the knowledge imparted in lectures, stories, textbooks, and invocations, or experience through using my portals. You may trust me and my colleagues from Shambhala that we know what to teach, when and how, in order to fulfill the current plan for the Earth in the best possible manner. The Master and Devas teachers, nor I, do allow a less conscious being to meddle with the content and manner of studying. If you want to accelerate and deepen your spiritual development with us, if you want to work and live guided by your soul and us, then you must trust our guidance. In the English, Russian and Hindi-speaking study groups, a loving togetherness and cooperation prevails. Only seldom do people think they know better than we do. Among the members of the German-speaking group, however, spiritual arrogance showed itself by quite a few, sometimes mixed with fits of envy, jealousy, and malicious gossip. Those who behaved in this way must first recognize that their own earthly development is still in its infancy, no matter what extraordinary abilities they have been given coming into this incarnation. In the macrocosmos, there's a constant struggle between the pure spirit of the creator and the createss on the one hand, and still imperfect forms of expression on the other hand. You can observe it everywhere on Earth. Different degrees of imperfection wrestle with each other. Those, however, who continue to develop towards unity, to unity with creation, concentrate their energies to work with and for each other. In the macrocosm, in each individual, this struggle is also part of everyday life, for some more fiercely than for others. Focus your thoughts, words and deeds on unity and perfection in order to overcome separatedness. For many also actual loneliness. Your soul wants to lead you completely, but your ego rebels. Your ego wants to remain the boss of separatedness, being superior to others. Your ego wants to judge others, to point the finger at them. Handle the inner struggle for steps towards unity within yourself. Don't transfer them to the outside world by projecting your own inner turmoil onto others. You can also look at it from a different perspective. You will not meet anyone in this incarnation with whom you have not made an appointment before the incarnation, to help each other, to let each other learn lessons. They and you, we are all one in the energies, frequencies, and vibrations of Earth's ascension. Developing oneself is the most difficult task you have to master. Learn, achieve, let go of the old that does not serve you anymore, and move on. You have my sympathy, my compassion. I myself are on this path longer than you think, and still go through lessons each day. If you fail, take it as a learning. Dust yourself up and get back in the saddle. One more note on self-promotion. NAMAS University is not a place for students to market their own services and products. Marketing is an earthly, three-dimensional game. Available now to small businesses and individuals on social media. With marketing, however, there are few winners and mostly losers. Whoever shouts the loudest and the most, the algorithms set the pace, finds customers. Those who offer inferior products and services lose their customers, so they have to keep shouting to constantly find new ones. This is the three-dimensional world of anxious separatedness. As soon as you run out of breath to shout, or money to let others shout for you, you fall back. You sink into the masses of this earthly game and become unrecognizable once more. But in spiritual terms, there are no masses. There are just brilliant souls, each with a different gift, who are supposed to work in unity and harmony. If you offer spiritual services or products, it is important that your business approach is not limited to the third-dimensional perspective. If you allow your soul and us to guide you, we will let you have the spiritual and material abundance that you choose before this incarnation, that belongs to you and your tasks. What belongs to you, what is yours, comes to you naturally because you attract it energetically. Shouting fearfully repels. You must strive with your feelings, thoughts, words and deeds for consistency and quality in your products and services. The divine laws will do that rest. Why do so few get involved in this way of doing things? They simply lack the necessary knowledge, discipline, and patience. People who work for NAMAS University understand the divine law of attraction. NAMAS University grows organically and worldwide. Whoever needs to find us will find us. Once you have found us, however, you need to make a decision. You either trust us and engage fully with our new energies and teachings suitable for our time on Earth, which guarantees swift progress. Or you switch back and forth between our teachings and older ones from elsewhere and discover that little progress is made during the shift Earth goes through. Make good use of your free will. Whatever you choose is fine with me. Yet if you study with us at NAMAS University, you have to trust us and follow our guidance. That's it for today. In the next 3 lectures in September, we will be dealing with the difference between materializing and co-creating, the relationship between light and darkness. And in the last online lecture I will give together with Martina, we will talk about our journey together up to this point in time and in the near future. I love and bless you all. This was the SANAT KUMARA.